is I can't even have my Hennessy without dudes over here trying to fondle my. Like, I didn't want to say it. But I mean, if you didn't know, Christian Keys, he has a Hollywood actor. He's in a lot of Tyler Perry films. He's the
I
recent.
wonder why you never talked about your Tyler Perry audition. Now I know.
Why do you think I ain't making it to the next level? I ain't want to go to the party. See, you know.
No, I was going to say something, but I didn't want to burn you like that. So just proceed, co-host.
All right, calm down, calm down. Don't hurt me so bad. Calm down. But we're going back to the situation here. Christian Keys finally coming out. He said 15 years. This has been 15 years, and he's been holding this in. That pause, calm down. That he's been holding this in. That he's been, inappropriately messed with in the Hollywood scene, and that's why it's been so hard for him to get a job.
Because he didn't put out.
Basically, I mean, hey, you see what Will Smith.
Everyone knows you got to put out in Hollywood.
That's why we'll never make it. We got to find.
I tried to send you, but you didn't. You didn't complete the mission like you were supposed to.
Listen to me.
Tyler Perry was supposed to be fully satisfied, not partially. Fully. You had one job, cuz.
How did I know he wanted to go round two? It's not my fault. But moving on, we got more video here. We got video going more into detail about what's going on, and then we gonna come back and let you know our 2 cents. Calm down.
That's so terrible. I hope someone clips that and goes viral on TikTok. How was I supposed to know he wanted round two? Tyler Perry's gonna find you. He will find you. He'll be like, "Hey, I didn't know he wanted a round one. What are we talking about?"
He gonna find you now too. He gonna have the sandwich you wanted, like Hennessy.
No, I don't want the Tyler Perry sandwich. That sandwich is expired.
Watch a video.
In a recent Instagram Live, actor Christian Keys opened up about his experiences with sexual harassment by a powerful black man in the entertainment industry. And while maintaining discretion about the identity of the individual involved, Christian recounted disturbing moments, including an incident where he had been drinking alcohol before going back to his hotel room, and a man came in unexpectedly to get in bed with him. Christian said when he stopped the individual, the man apologized, but then ended up grabbing his private area. And another time, the person in question showed up in a silk robe and pajamas while strawberries and champagne were being delivered to the hotel room. Money was also brought into the equation, with Christian claiming he was offered $100,000, but because of his values, he didn't take the money. Christian's decision to speak out on these disturbing experiences raises awareness about the challenges individuals face in the industry, but the question still remains. Will Christian eventually reveal the identity of the person responsible? Only time will tell.
Only time will tell. And I mean, with this whole situation going on, everybody was pointing their fingers at Tyler Perry, because in the whole situation, Christian Keys is saying that this person is a black man. He's a billionaire. Also, he had a documentary that recently came out, but he hasn't watched it yet. And a lot of those arrows point at Tyler Perry. But I mean, as I'm doing research, they did talk about also Robert F. Smith, possibly, allegedly, maybe the person too, and him. He's done some things with Will Smith. I'm not Will Smith, with Steve Harvey. He's allegedly he's a billionaire. He got a lot of money throughout the tech industry. He's basically given a lot of money to people. He's helped a lot of people out. You can look him up online. Steve Harvey talks really highly of him. But in this situation, what you get, the crazy part about the whole Christian Keys whole interview was the part where he was like, man, when I was in the house. When I was in the house and the producer came over and he wanted me to strip down naked, so he wanted me to strip down naked and show my body. He was like, "Oh yeah, I give you money.
Your body.
I give you money. I give you
That's the porta potty.
I give you horrible. I give you $100,000." And the dude, Christian Keys, was like, man, I stuck with my morals. You should have saw me. I only had $3,000 in my bank account, and I stuck to my morals. And then my coach was like, so what does that mean? Does that mean that he really wanted that 100 G's?
Oh yeah, I mean, what was he sacrificing for the 100 G's? Did he have to get groped, or did he have to get full on pegged, but not pegged, but like full on for real?
I mean, if you want the full 100, how much? Okay, so
are you Diddy bopping for 100K?
No. Let's go back to the imagination land. So if you paying the money, you paying, giving somebody 100 G's. Are you going half? Or you going full on?
What for experience?
I mean, you the
If you're
dude.
paying 100 G's for experience, you expect the works. The works.
So he.
That's a really nice car. That's like paying off a third of a house.
What?
If you get like a $300,000 house, you could put $100K down.
Got to point that. Got to point that. But I mean, here's some, and but the story got a little trickier on Twitter, where people see that on Christian Keys' Twitter information, he liked this post where it says, "Watching Christian Keys and can tell he is clearly a victim. Only 3 grand to his name, and
Violated by a gay billionaire. And no, I don't believe it was Tyler Perry. I wish Christian would have taken action. That man would still have his money. Good name. Christian will remain broken."
I know, and like I said earlier, he's going out saying like it's hard for him to get a job now. Well, harder for him to get a real Hollywood job now.
Because
So
they know he don't put out. That's how they work in Hollywood. You gotta pay the fee.
you got to pay to play, man.
You gotta pay the troll.
See, that's the crazy part about Hollywood. Like, you see all these stories going on and all these conspiracy theories, and the fact that Tyler Perry, all his movies are him playing a lady role. It just don't make it no better.
I didn't like how he stole Martin Lawrence's whole swag.
You think so?
Like, that's Big Mama's house.
Oh, true that. Basically,
I never watched Tyler Perry because I was like boycotting it. I was
doing
like
for
this.
Martin.
I was like, this is the Hill Country Fair. Big Mama's house, and they had a Big Mama's house 2, and I think even a Big Mama's house 3, if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
he did with the son.
And I watched all of them in the theaters when they came
I
out.
think you're probably the only one in the theater to watch the third one.
If Martin Lawrence was in it, I was
It was a
seeing
packed
it.
house.
I saw Blue Streak in the theaters.
And that movie was fire. I got you. I gotta admit, that movie was fire. That movie was fire. But comment below. Let us know how you feel about this whole Christian Key
Oh, Dave
situation.
Chappelle was in that too. That was his cousin.
Which movie?
Blue Streak.
I
Remember
think so,
he
yeah.
catches him in the alley?
Was it
And then he was like, I'm going to do some stuff. But he's like, just go with it.
Oh,
And he starts beating the hell out of him.
horrible. Comment below how you feel about the whole Christian Key situation. Do you feel like it possibly is Tyler Perry? Do you feel like
this was a topic of discussion? A lot of people were talking about this.
Yeah, I mean, it's big. Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry's a billionaire.
What did Christian Keys, did he appear in anything of, was he like in one of the OG movies?
He was in a lot of the Tyler Perry plays. He was in a lot of Tyler Perry movies. Right now, he's on Boss. It's like on BT Plus. He's on the BT Plus TV show.
What is BET
BET
Plus on? Is that like on the app where you pay extra?
YouTube, I mean, it's on YouTube.
Is it on
YouTube
like,
TV? It's on YouTube TV. It's like one of them extra channels. So like, when you get like MTV1, 2, MTV3, MTV Jams.
I did like MTV2. MTV2 is pretty
You
cool.
get like MTV Jams.
No, I didn't like
It was like, how like that, like you had like that channel, but like a different whole bunch of. Oh yeah, you had BET, then BET Plus, and BET Her.
You were watching BET Her?
I mean, that's what Girlfriends is on.
No, I'd rather watch The Real Thing, Friends.
Trash. Yeah, whoa. We finna move on before you finna get exiled.
I just wanted to start some hate in the comments because I knew that was gonna be a big one.
You finna get exiled like Kanye West said. Horrible.
Friends is the greatest show that was ever made.
It's a sin to not to watch Girlfriends.
I've never seen it, but I've seen Friends like completely through 3 times, all 10 seasons. But we got more news in the chamber.